Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Shadow of Violence, or the original title, Calm with Horses. So it's interesting, in IMDb it shows The Shadow of Violence, but when you actually click on the image for the DVD cover, it says Calm with Horses. I don't know. It's an Irish film, so I think it's going to be hard to understand, their accent. I'm assuming they speak broken English. So maybe I'll throw on some subtitles. I don't know. But anyway, it's about this ex-boxer who works for like a drug gang or whatever as like their enforcer, their muscle, whatever. But then they ask him to kill somebody. He's also a father. He has a son, that kind of thing. So he gets caught in between being a good father or, doing what they want him to do, which usually if you don't do what they want you to do, there's consequences. So that's all I got. But it seems pretty good. 6.8 on IMDb, which is fantastic. I know, it's hard to say that. With the movies I watch, 6.8 is up there. 1,344 people have rated it so far. So you're interested, right? So let me get into it. Find out if it's any different than what they say. If it is, I'll let you know. And then ultimately, I'll let you know what I think. So I'm hoping it's pretty good. But I think I will throw on closed caption here. There we go. Boom. I'm going to be reading this one just in case I can't understand it. I'm sorry. I'll tell you if that's necessary too. Bonus! Alright, stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody. Let's do a quick check-in here. We're watching Shadow of Violence or Calm with Horses, whatever it's called, whatever you know it by. We're at the 50-minute, 24-second mark, and I can elaborate a little bit more on the plot of the movie. So our main character, Arm, he's the ex-boxer, big guy, brooding, good-looking guy. So he has a son with what seems like an ex-girlfriend kind of thing. The son has some disabilities. I'm gonna guess that maybe autism or something like that. But he really cares for his son and likes to hang out with him and that kind of thing. Be somewhat of a father figure. Meantime, when he's not with him, he's in his full-time job of being the muscle for the Devons, I think, which is like the head drug-running gang in this part of Ireland. And so, he goes around and just beats people up for doing bad things, which, the one guy he beats up is for a really bad thing, so that's cool. But it comes to a point where, they ask him to kill somebody for him. And, he gets stuck in that dilemma because he's never done that before on purpose. I believe he did do that in the boxing ring, and that's why he retired. But he's never purposely murdered somebody. So he's kind of caught in that dilemma a little bit, and that comes to a head right at like the 38-minute mark. So you get to see what happens there. So now it's, what happens after that point. Whatever he does, whatever he decides, whatever, as we go forward. I would like to mention, for some reason my closed caption didn't really work, but that's okay. I can understand just about everything. There are some points where I can't understand them, but it's really interesting. I love listening to them speak because it's not just the accent, but like the words they use and the way they use them and the way they talk. I think I like that because I can understand them. Like, it's neat to see other people talk different languages, but I never understand what they're saying. But like this way, it's neat. I like it. Anyway, it's interesting to me. So that's really where we are. It's a good movie. The other piece of it that's coming to the front is his son's mother wants to take him to another town farther away so that he can go to a special school and get more attention. First she asks him, Arm, for some money to make that happen, but now it's more about like him losing him and him moving away kind of thing. So that's all going on right now. So that's it. That's right. That's where we are right now. I'm enjoying it. I like it. He also, real quick, he also has what I thought when I saw the picture. You'll see it one kid, and you'll see him behind it kind of thing, and Arms, the big guy behind it, and there's this kid walking. I thought that was his son, and I thought they were in it together. That's not. That's the sidekick. He's basically the nephew or relative of the the head leaders of the whole gang. And so he's like a skinny guy, but he's got Arm as his muscle with him. They're friends, I think. I mean, he plays it off as their friends, but I think he really uses him as, you know, the big guy with him. But he's like in charge of him. So that's a little added extra. So they're sidekicks. All right, that's enough. I think you got a good idea. But so far so good. I would advise to watch it at least up to the 15-minute and 24-second mark. We'll see where it goes from here. I'll give you more updates in a little bit. Be right back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Shadow of Violence or Calm with Horses. Sorry, I don't know which one it is, but it really stayed good. Mood switches a little bit from where it was when I last checked in, but it's one of those movies that kind of, I don't want to say grabs you, but I mean, like, you care about the people in this movie. I mean, how many times have I done a review and it's like, I don't care what happens, you know? In this one, I cared. I cared about Arm. I cared about his kid, Jack. Cared about his ex-girlfriend or whatever she was. You know what I mean? Like, it was a great job of making you care for the characters, and the movie was only an hour and 40 minutes long, right? Yeah, an hour and 40 minutes long. So, you know, bravo. That's what you want to get out of a film like this. There's so many films out there where they just don't have your buy-in on the characters, and this one does. I don't know any of the actors, obviously, but they did a good job. I especially liked our main actor, Arm, whatever his name was. Maybe I could find it real quick. But I thought it was really good. Can't find it. I don't care. But you'll see it. I'll put it. Oh wait, there. Cosmo Jarvis is his name. So I liked him. You know, like I said, from when I checked in last point, the whole premise of the movie, and then what are the ramifications of what he ends up doing, you know, after that. And that's really the second half of the movie. So, you know, and what does that mean? And it's hard for me to elaborate any further on the plot because I don't want to spoil it for you. But just know that it's a good character strong movie. The accents aren't that hard for somebody like me to understand. There are some times where I don't quite know what they said. And, you know, it's about, you know, gangs in a sense. You know, best friends, brotherhood kind of thing with that. And, you know, maybe a guy who is conflicted. So, there you have it. That's what I got for you. Hopefully that was helpful. My recommendation is to watch it if you like these types of movies. You know, yeah, you know, it's not an action movie, so it's definitely a drama. There's not a lot of action. It's just more character development throughout the whole thing. So, but good enough to get you there. So that's what it is. That's all I can tell you. Hopefully that's enough. Go check it out if you haven't already. I think you'll enjoy it. If you've watched me up until this point on this review, you're definitely interested. You can now, after you hit the subscribe button, you can then go ahead and watch this movie. Or tell all your friends to go hit the subscribe button and then go watch this movie. So, now, I'm in between a 6 and a 7, and you'll see why. But that's where I'm at on it. I thought it was well done. I'm close there to a 7. I don't know where I'll go, but you kind of get the range. It's definitely worth the IMDb score that it's got. So good. That's it. I'm rambling on. Check it out if you do. Drop me some notes. Love to hear your thoughts. Hit the thumbs up button. Whatever you want to do, and continue to come back to Kimmel's Irish Pub.